Tenchi Gaijin! Is this the best episode of anime ever? I know it probably isn't, but oh my god. Was I so expressive and hype? Like, I am a Yamamoto stan. I freaking love genryusai. I think he is just absolutely awesome. He's been badass ever since I laid eyes upon him in 2004, 2005, whatever the hell it was, freaking damn near 20 years ago. He's always been one of the coolest characters in Bleach freaking ever, and oh my god, he just came down. He raised the dead. My man raised the dead. He used what is it, the south, his bankai, the south, to raise the dead, and then used the north to slide, and then the east to what is it, the east to dissipate water, the west to, oh my god, like, his bankai is absolutely incredible. And the fact that this episode, yeah, I'm fanboying now. The fact that this episode 2 literally gave us a duality of past and present is incredible. It's just so good. The whole entire fight, you have Yamamoto fighting, and he's fighting, I originally thought his name was Waiwak. He called him Yuhabaka. I would have never gotten that in a million years. Yuhabaka, from YHWACH. Yawak. Yuhabaka. So we have Yuhabaka, right? And genryusai. And they had fought 1,000 years ago, right? And almost scene for scene to Yahabaka's worst nightmare ever in that scene 1,000 years ago. It's relived scene by scene of him bankai and just his sword and flames and embodiment and mountain of corpses, and we just get, every time it's just scene for scene, past, present, then they meshed them together with past and present when you had Yahabaka walking towards him, and you have him walking towards him as a middle-aged man suddenly turning to an old man. I was like, oh my god. This episode was just absolutely freaking incredible, right? I mean, he put his bankai in the tip of the sword, and the little tip would just hit something and like, pah! Like, his bankai is so powerful that even his captains were pleading, please end this quick, because all of Soul Society could be enveloped by the flames if you don't hurry the F up. Even genryusai himself literally said, he's even said the line as well, where did I have it? If I don't end this, you and Soul Society will end. And I was like, oh my god. Then we even turn a page. We turn a page, right? And another incredible moment. We turn a page, and a literal page, back to Uryu. And the episode starts off with Uryu, and Uryu found pages stuck together. What were you doing, Grandpapa Uryu? What were you doing, buddy? We know why they were stuck together. But he finds 2 pages stuck together, and he originally, he thought that this experiment, the wiping out of the Quincy's 200 years ago, that's the number that's been in his head forever. And he comes to find out that it was actually 1,000 years ago that this Quincy Soul Reaper war originally broke out. And in the history books himself, you have Yamamoto in the history books, in his older, in his middle-aged man, mid-aged man status there. And, the history of how they attempted to attack, and the head guards, the head captains, the 13th squad, they obliterated them, right? Then it flips back to, okay, then 200 years later, they decided, because they were messing up with the circulation of souls, that they were going to wipe out the Quincy's in totality, which is what happened after that. Which I just think is insane that you have history books that are literally calling out Yamamoto. Then we have the ultimate, and we knew that there was going to be something, right? When Yahabaka was laying there, so genryusai comes, he ends it, half his body gets blown to shreds, and he's laying there, and you're like, there's no way. It's absolutely no way that this man just died. There's no way. So he begins to say, I'm sorry, master, blah, blah, blah. And Genryusai's like, who you say sorry to, bub? And he immediately caught on to, okay, something's effed up here. Then we see Squad 1's barracks be completely destroyed. Oh, my God. And you see Yahabaka come onto the scene. And at that point, Yamamoto's like, shit. And then, you see him there, and he kind of spills everything to him. We find out, okay, he just pulled the reverse Uno card. He actually defeated Stern Ritter Y, who has the ability to kind of change his appearance and stuff. And, I'm guessing kind of gain personality traits, even memories in some cases. He does that. And at this point, they have a good grasp of Yamamoto's Bankai. And even if they don't, apparently, that's the only nitpick that I have this episode is basically Genryusai, head captain here, he basically stated that I hadn't shown you all the colors of my Bankai rainbow 1,000 years ago, so you can't take something you don't understand. So now Yahabaka comes over here and steals his Bankai, okay? Now, the problem I have with that, and it's a small nitpick, is one of two things. It's either he can steal it because he just showed him all the colors, and now he's able to steal that rainbow, or he was able to steal it even before fully understanding it. But let's say it's the former. Okay, unless you were standing witness this whole entire time, how could you compute all of that to suddenly understand and be able to steal it? And if it's the latter, then there's something else there with the stealing or the borrowing or the taking of the Bankais. And we know why our boy Ichigo Bankai cannot be taken because of how it was developed, right? And I can go into it further, but I've put together some things a long time ago, and I definitely don't want to talk about it if I think we're going to get there. But we know why his can't be stolen. So obviously, our boy Ichigo's going to come to save the day. I was hoping at the end of it when Yahabaka stole it and he's like, goodbye, Captain. I was hoping that, suddenly Ichigo would come out. Wow, I don't think it's going to happen, though. So, man, I have so many. I put down no for Captain Genryusai, Bankai, and for him getting potentially cut in half. Thankfully, I think he's missing his arm already, so no big deal there. But damn, what an episode! This might be. Even with that minor nitpick that I have there, I think this might be like the best episode of anime. Like this, at least this is for sure top 5 for me. Like this was just so hype. This was like so hype. The last time I can't even remember the last time I was hooting and hollering like this. Well, I think maybe the All Might fight in season 2 for My Hero Academia, but like this one got me even hyper than that. I don't know. This might be like the best episode of anime. So I'm gonna leave you guys on those thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Obviously, I just fan vomited all over you guys, but let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. Our boy Yamamoto needs to escape death once again. He did it back in season 26 or whatever the hell it was before. He needs to do it again because he cannot die. I need my mans. I love him. He's such a good character. All right, for real, I'm gonna see you guys next week. I don't know how they could top this one. All right, my friends, peace.